fishing, just fishing, fishing, just fishing.
Jigging jacks, jigging jacks, jigging jacks.
Fishing,
Jigging jacks, jigging jacks.
just fishing.
Jigging jacks, jigging jacks, jigging jacks.
Fishing,
Jigging jacks, jigging jacks.
just fishing.
Jigging jacks, jigging jacks, jigging jacks.
Fishing,
Jigging jacks, jigging jacks.
All right, here we go, guys. By myself. It's November 6th or 7th. It's the day before Election Day, Monday. Can't tell from my dock, but it's blowing 25 to 30 today. It's going to be blowing pretty heavy tomorrow too. Today's definitely canceled. I'm going to prospect a little today. I'm by myself. It's a little after 6. It's the one good thing about daylight savings time. It gets us going in the right direction for early morning starts. And my charter tomorrow is a local guy, Gary, really good customer. I want to see if there's any life inside the bay. Water's still really warm. It's still around 60 degrees. I mean, it's going to be 76 today. I could have worn shorts. Water temp right now in the bay at my dock is 62, which is unheard of for basically the start of the second week of November. It's typically, you know, in the low 50s if I'm lucky around now. So we're about 10 degrees warmer. There are resident blackfish in Peconic Bay, and I want to see if I have an option tomorrow. Otherwise we'll cancel tomorrow too. It sucks I took this week off of work and it's gonna be windy. Would be great to find some fish, save some of these charters. My last hurrah before the boat gets put away for the winter. So we'll see how we do. We'll check back in. It's a beautiful day, other than the wind, which you can't feel here, but I definitely felt it at home before I left.
All right, here we go, guys. And as you heard in that intro, a canceled trip, and I decide to prospect in Peconic Bay solo to see if I could find some blackfish, save some of my charters this week I have off. I had 9 straight days of chartering booked. I'm running east here. I'm running to Bug Light to try fishing there in the first instance. We've caught blackfish there before. You can see it's pretty choppy, and you'll really hear the wind. I'll show myself stopping and trying to put the Minn Kota down, and it was just not doable. Exacerbating things, we are dealing with a full moon at this time, so the tide was ripping as well. So we were going to move to plan B, which was to fish one of the local docks, literally right around the corner from my boat dock. And that's going to be the theme of the video more than anything else, is that even if you don't have access to the boat, I could have done the fishing I did today off that dock. And if you have access to a dock, to pilings, to some structure near the shore, you can actually get away with fishing without having to have a super expensive boat, without a trolling motor, without complicated anchoring. It can be done, and it is done by thousands of anglers up and down the East Coast every year. Don't let the lack of a boat dissuade you, as long as you have access to some pier, some dock. And we catch every year dock at tog at my buddy Doc's fishing dock at his local marina. The blackfish just want structure. If there's structure, you will find blackfish. Hope you enjoy this video. As always, if you like these videos, please hit that like button. And if you're not already a subscriber and you like content like this, please consider subscribing. Like I said, we'll start with my attempt at spot locking. I actually did get it to spot lock at the first spot, and you'll see and hear how crazy the wind was this day.
Hopefully it'll hold a little better. Getting hits. Need to be able to stay in that strike zone. I got to do a better job casting this. Let's do this one more time. Still skipping on the bottom.
And I have my back to the wind there, so hard to tell how hard it's blowing. Remember, we're in a really compressed bay here, so the wave heights aren't going to do it justice. But yeah, this was not working. The trolling motor was straining. It was holding, but you know, you could hear it running, and the wind was just brutal, and the tide was even more brutal. I was skipping my jig across the bottom, even though I'm literally fishing 8 feet here. So I decided plan B, I was going to go to one of the local docks, like I said in the intro, and we would wind up doing really well there. When we built the bite, and it's really interesting, there were about 4 people fishing in the dock right next to where I was anchored, where I was spot locked, and it really took them leaving to get the big fish in, and I'm wondering if they were there before I was, and they actually built the bite from the shore before I had a chance to build a bite under my boat in the water. Very, very interesting phenomenon.
Oh boy. Got a little weight. Porgy. Ugh, that's what happens when the water is this warm. Fat.
Yeah, and as I said in that intro, 62 degrees is unnaturally warm for November 7th. And yeah, porgies should not still be feeding and around in Peconic Bay, but they are. And more importantly, you'll see I'm tucked in here, and I'm really blocked from that wind. The conditions are good. And I'm starting to build a bite here. And again, I'm dealing with guys fishing, 4 people fishing on the pier right next to me, to the right there of what you see. And they've clearly established the bite, but I'm going to pick away and start building my own bite. And once they leave, my Blackfish bite really picks up.
Oh boy, there's a keeper. Oh, he really ran with it. Oh, nice fish. He got me, and there goes the drag on this. He took it, and I foul hooked him. That's a nice fish, though. Nice color on him, too. Oh, not keeping any fish. Whew. All right. The current is slowing down. I figured once the current slows down, they'll get a little more aggressive and the big ones will start chewing. I know there's quite a lot of keepers here over the years, mixed in with a lot of smaller ones, obviously, but oh, that was better. I know why it's better. I think it's foul hooked. Just took a little, ooh, big porgy, I think. No, Blackfish. Ooh, good Blackfish. Again, foul hook, but they're down there. This is definitely a keeper. Man, 18 plus inches. Wow. Wow, so they're definitely down there. Look at that, the beautiful fish. Whew. There we go. Okay. Best one yet. This feels like a decent one. And definitely not foul hook this time. Man, he took a nice run. So that was the show on. Maybe that Oh yeah, definitely a good fish. Wow. Look at this. Ooh, that's got to be 6 pounds. Oh man. Come here, baby. Ugh. That's beautiful. Look at that. Today is your lucky day, my friend, because I am not keeping any.
And the beauty of replay, when looking at that fish again, it was not 6 pounds. I'm fairly confident. Although it was a good fish, I would guess more in the low to mid 5 range. But hey, more importantly, I am now at 3 keepers caught. It's still relatively early, a little after 9. Considering I wasted a lot of time dealing with bug light, I'm at this spot maybe an hour at this point, and I only need 1 more fish for a New York bite limit. Peconic Bay is technically part of New York Bite, so unlike my charters, where the limit is only 3 fish per man, when I'm fishing in Peconic Bay, the limit is 4 per man.
Now I'm getting light taps. Better hit. Oh, yep. Oh, I thought I had him. Immediately. There we are. Yep. Oh, control. Again, it's tough on this side. Oh, I have the drag really tight too. This should pass. Yeah, nice fish. There he goes. Oh, nice fish. Look at that mouth. There we go. There's our elusive Peconic Bay 4th. This is 16 and a half, 17. Look at those teeth, man. All right. Hey. Now I gotta see if my client wants to do this tomorrow. Not what you sign up for, but you know what? I got a lot of stuff to do at home. This was a good day. What's the time? 9:40. 9:40. Considering the conditions today, again, you're not gonna see it here, but the beginning of the video should point that out, how windy it was. But you could do this anywhere you have these pilings. The whole area here, also in there, we've caught blackfish west of us. There's another jetty over there I could have tried, but that gets a lot of pressure from people who come and fish it. You have anything like this, it's worth a shot. Get some crabs, get those juices flowing, build the bite, weed through the small ones. The bigger ones will eventually show up. Hope you enjoyed this video. As always, if you like these videos, hit that like button, and if you're not already a subscriber and you like content like this, please consider subscribing. Let's start the motors up before I turn that motor off.